across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
She is? Yeah.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
Fucking playing the game, bro.
Ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
3-yard line.
Oh, dude, I didn't give up 100 a per. That was fucking the Jets boy.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. He'll let this go for the end zone. It'll be intercepted.
Just taking into another pick. Don't fuck with my safety, man.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. Across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. On this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
You find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. It might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side,
sure,
but not necessarily all the time.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts, nothing.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Drake. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Touchdown, Jackson.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They're on 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay calm.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll run the screen with Mack.
Let's go, man.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
This defense is fired up,
Losing
man.
2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
That's not good, bro. Oh, I got this one right here in the bag.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it.
No, unfortunately, this dude's gonna quit. I got him 21-0. He just quit. He just paused the game after I fucking bombed one on him along the sideline. He paused it instantly. I got him. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what this dude's doing.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Shenault, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score, Jaguars 21, Colts nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by now. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I would actually run New England.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Caught left side by Hilton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick.
Talking about 4th down.
As he's going to be taken down. Caleb Chase on. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
What's that? Which one? How do you think I fucking throw massive yards a game? That's my famous outrun. I've run New England for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get
If only you would run it like me, AJ. I'd show you how to really run that fucking playbook.
Set up the screen to Drake. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd.
I don't know, it was probably high last year. It was fucking like top 5, and I fucking suck.
Screen pass looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Catch me next year, my guy. Let me see where I'm at.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I may actually, if I get my defense set up, I may have a chance at fucking pulling off playoff run here that I wouldn't be suspecting.
Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
28-zip.
Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
I got him down 28-zip now, and he's probably about to quit now. I would quit. I'd be upset. That's how I am when I play a pro, man. Every time I play a pro, I'm like, fuck, can I at least score 14 points?
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I'm tired of playing pros, bitch ass twice a year.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Oh, that fucking hella sucks, man.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Their pick.
It's intercepted. It's
6. Let's go.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. That pick 6, extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
What formation are you looking at when you're running your Patriots? Bro, check out the. Dude, their 4 wide set is amazing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Kaepernick is caught, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Kaepernick to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Not on the board.
Kaepernick. As time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Rosa set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. But certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
61, on 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
On the carry.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up on Rakusin. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No, it's
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
I guess we're going to have to call him McSkittles.
Extend this big lead.
McSkittles.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Malik Jackson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Malik Jackson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
At least you got points, though.
It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. Room here to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
And the Jaguars.
Play action. It's Minshew. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zach Pascal, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars continue to roll. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Jaguars 49, Colts 6.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
What are you doing, kiddo? Am I playing football? Playing league games? Should we go play the snow tomorrow, little one? It might be snow out there right now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Unstoppable, man. Triple team, it's not enough.
Battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of.
Yeah, Aaron Donald's a monster, dude.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And do the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Does the big boy have the juice? And he brings this one back. A fumble return from Jacksonville score. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Jaguars 56, Colts 6.
I'm beyond stoked about this fucking trade deadline trades I made.
Josh
Oh boy.
Kickoff for Jacksonville.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Mack's got the first down and then some. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to Drake. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's second.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, I missed my
He's going
whole
to be
son
met
of a
at the
bitch.
line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And Pascal's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Minshew sets to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
This dude's not even here.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. It'll be Minshew again. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kenyon Drake. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jaguars 63, Colts 12.
This dude just needs to pick his play. Come on, man. You're going to get grieved out.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The line of scrimmage.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Kaepernick's pass.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and now that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
Dude, I hate that. He's going to flag out.
This is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing just about on his own goal line. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
And here comes Westbrook.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 49-yard line.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
He's across midfield.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They stay on the ground with Drake. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Minshew. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Jaguars.
Y'all fumbling it over there? Having some problems?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
That is good, man.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
Kari Willis there to bring him down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Drake. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
He'll fire one deep for Westbrook.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jaguars 70, Colts 12. Josh Lambo, the kickoff for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Never good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
I can't hear Smith either.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. That one Looks like he'll throw here. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Colts, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week.
Are you? All right, bro. Well, have fun with that. Hit me up later if you're going to be back home.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long,
AJ
everybody.
just left, too. I just beat this dude.